many of our students don't have access to food, water, shelter. Their basic needs are not being met. And so that, coupled with the pandemic, brings about a greater challenge. Many of our parents have experienced loss of jobs, loss of homes. And so those two things coupled together definitely would make teaching and learning difficult during this time.
When you work with students who are in high poverty situations, there are lots of adverse childhood experiences which can impact their learning environment. So we work with lots of agencies throughout our community to make sure our students have the services that they need so that we can meet their emotional needs, and then we take care of the academic needs second.
Every parent wants to be able to fulfill the wants and needs of their child. And in our community, it's an inner city, poverty-stricken community. Most of our children, live in single-parent households. And so there's a lot of those basic needs that go unfulfilled.
North Point has really helped fill the gaps in the community. When COVID was first introduced and the people were not able to work, a lot of our parents that work in the casinos and restaurant businesses were unable to work, and so there was definitely a huge need there. Finances became a big struggle for our families, so being able to supply uniforms and then take care of some school supplies with students has just been a tremendous blessing for them.
This year has presented some unexpected challenges to our back to school drive, but you didn't let that stop you. You chose to lean into the gap in our city like never before. This year, you gave away over 3,000 brand new uniforms, over 1,200 masks, school supplies, and gifts to the faculty at Plantation Park, at Bossier Elementary, at Waller Elementary, at Central Park Elementary, and at Russian Middle School, but also at the Bossier Title I office. And you even chose to bless our friends over in Shreveport at Common Ground Ministry.
The feeling that we got from knowing that the community cares, that we are not left here on the west side of Bossier alone and trying to fend for ourselves, knowing that the community cares for us, it definitely made us feel, it fueled our fire. And we were ready to rock and roll this year when they came into the auditorium, unloaded, and then they surrounded us in prayer. So it's not that they just provided supplies and provided uniforms, but they met our spiritual need as well.
A lot of times teachers dip into their own pockets to supply students with the things that they were unable to get from home. So you all being able to fill in that gap for us has been tremendous.
This would not have been possible without your generosity. Thank you for leaning into the gap and loving big in our community. We just want to say a special thank you to our sponsors this year: Academy Sports, Old Navy, Alpha Roofing, Happy's Nutrition, WC Home, and Andy's Frozen Custard. Together, we are making a difference in our community.
I think it's amazing in the midst of this pandemic and even everything that life throws at NCC that they continue to stay on mission. They love big, they give big, and they're all about creating a Christ-centered, culture-changing community.
I feel like you have served our students beautifully and our staff. You have loved on us and blessed us through helping with serving alongside of us during the time when school was closed and you were handing out meals, and you always did it with a smile and with such grace and with such love.
You not only saw the need, but you acted on the need, and that's what makes the difference. So we thank you, we appreciate you, and we love you just as much as you love us. Thank you. Did you feel something on that?